Nalra, and he picked the perfect position to engage those Goliaths right there, right over that large map artifact area. Looks like another hit. Oh, almost manages to take down another character with one more volley, but he really targeting the wrong one. Another huge group of Goliaths incoming, and as you can see, ForGG is just outproducing Nalra at this moment. But Nalra, with those carriers, if he can micromanage them, he will be able to win this match out in the long run. It really depends if Nalra is amazing, well, if he can have basically amazing micromanagement to beat out ForGG in the long run. He has a couple Dragoons there. He is now starting to produce at that second base, but really I think he's kind of in a bad resource position where ForGG is expanding. I gotta kind of give an advantage to ForGG unless Nalra pushes up very quickly here and is able to kind of inflict some sort of damage against ForGG's base. But that carrier fleet, again, very formidable, and he's kind of restricted to being in that position. He can't really move forward and get caught in the open. The Goliaths are somewhat faster, but he's going to bring up this Dragoon force to supplement, and really, this is kind of a miscue on ForGG. ForGG doesn't have any other sort of support forces to fight off those Dragoons, to kind of protect the Dragoons, while those Goliaths are trying to fight off the carriers. So Nalra, realizing that, he's going to press up those Dragoons into the Goliaths. ForGG has nothing to fight off those Dragoons. He's pushing up on that that Dragoon force, and it looks like he is still committing to Goliaths. That's very surprising. I would expect a couple tanks here very quickly. He needs something to basically fight off the Dragoons. That's really what Nalra needed. He needed something to press these carriers across the map to get into ForGG's territory and try to do some damage to his resources. He's going to take down that barracks, but I don't think ForGG plans on producing any more factories. Going to that secondary, managing to, oh man, all these SCVs going down, basically having to flee this base. That's not going to be as big an impact as possible as it would have been, because again, that lower right hand corner is producing but a little bit of damage here, because I don't think ForGG is producing out of his main. Huge fight here. We can see all those Goliaths, just all sorts of action happening in the air there, attacking things left and right. A vulture went down to kind of check out those those goons down there, and it doesn't look like it survived very long. So a decent sized force. ForGG really needs to mix his units up. He has a single tank now, but a single tank versus carriers and a lot of those Dragoons, I don't think that's going to be very effective. I'm surprised he hasn't switched Nalra getting another expansion, so really things have kind of swung back into Nalra's favor. ForGG did not do a very good job of pinning Nalra's forces back, keeping him pinned away from his base, and Nalra, again, you've kind of seen grabbing that other map artifact that's kind of mirrored on the other side of the map on ForGG's doorstep, and being very intelligent now, bringing up some supplementary forces of Dragoons to take care of those Goliaths so he can push in with those carriers. In the meantime, looks like ForGG has that expansion lower right-hand corner. He's just trying to produce some resources out of it, though, not producing a lot of gas. A couple more Goliaths going to be attacked here, and really this kind of spells doom for ForGG in my opinion, because ForGG is really not in a very good position with that map artifact right there to defend against these Goliaths, and those Dragoons in the meantime can kind of protect against that ridged area. And I'm not sure how long it's going to be, but I'm going to expect in not too long here, Nalra is going to sniff out that lower right-hand base and take it down. Managing, looks like he's going to try to attack that armory, so ForGG cannot produce any more Goliaths. He is going to be able to get that down. I don't know if ForGG has a second armory down, and so now he can just kind of leisurely go after those Goliaths. I don't think he has a second. Yeah, he's going to have to build that second armory. That is a huge mistake. ForGG really needed to have a second armory down. That's going to cost him a lot. Now giving you kind of the personal view where basically Nalra can basically view ForGG's units, catch them out of position, and basically take them out at will. A couple tanks coming down, trying to take care of those Dragoons. Big fight here. Dragoons coming in all over those, basically trying to take out those Dragoons while the carriers are taking out the tanks. And I think this fight is going to come out in Nalra's favor. He managed to take out a majority of the tanks there. Both deciding to retreat. It looks like Nalra has scattered out that expansion to the lower right-hand corner. And yeah, giving the opposite view now, and how frustrating it is when a good Protoss player manages to get kind of in the map artifacts. ForGG in the meantime trying to defend here. He's trying to kind of position things so he can get an attack off against those carriers, but Nalra doing a very good job of kind of swaying back and forth, making sure that the Goliaths don't get to either side. In the meantime, bringing up Dragoons to supplement and make sure that they take down those Goliaths. ForGG fighting off those Dragoons with SCVs alone. I'm not sure how effective that attack was. Yeah, I really got to give this match to Nalra at this point. He's just going to start flooding in forces with those Dragoons. It's going to be a little bit of a matter of time before ForGG loses that expansion lower right hand corner. In the meantime, he's just getting kind of picked apart at his main. Nalra being very intelligent about kind of floating over that map artifact back and forth. Looks like ForGG is kind of attacking that expansion by Nalra. Nalra can easily produce more carriers now if he wants to. He's producing Dragoons as well. ForGG kind of managed to take out 2 probes now. I don't know if Nalra sees that, but really that's not going to win him the game in the long run. Nalra actually backing up a little bit here. We'll see. ForGG doing an amazing job of looks like he's taking down 6 or 7 of those probes, but finally Nalra realizes that SCV and the damage it's done. Nalra kind of using those Dragoons, a couple tanks up there, that's going to do a little bit of damage to those Dragoons, but really they're not in a good position to do a ton of damage, and really once those carriers swing back around, those tanks are going to be entirely ineffective. In the meantime, 2 or 3 Dragoons are going to pick that lower expansion apart, and I think at that point ForGG is going to realize, 1, he's red starved, 2, Nalra has enough expansions to continue producing at him, 3 of those carrier forces he hasn't done an effective job microing those Goliaths around, even on a map that I feel that could have been successful, but he didn't protect basically the key map artifact areas. And basically did not supplement his forces with I don't know, vultures and mines, and protect against those Dragoons that are now going up, attacking those Goliaths. A few more mines out there, but really Goliaths alone cannot win you the game. And there's the GG from ForGG. Nalra ends up winning the match. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Again, Nalra's superior carrier micro carrying him out through the game. And yeah, coming out a victor. Looks like he's very pleased with that. ForGG's a little confused. But again, this is just set 1. We'll have to see how the next couple sets go. And yeah, as always, check out Moletrap as well, and Klazert. And yeah, John747, you can always watch these games a lot earlier with John747. He's a really good guy. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll talk to you later.